Now we're going to move on to Sanilac County District 2, and we're going to hear first from the incumbent in that district, Mike Brylet.
Hello everyone. As I said, I'm Mike Brylet, and I'm married to my wife of soon to be 25 years. I was reminded the other day. And 2 great kids, a daughter, McCann, who's 20, and Justin, who is 18. I was born and raised in the Ugly area and a TEC member. I worked at Tower Automotive for 30 plus years and helped part-time on the farm that my dad and brother ran. And after 30 years, I left there to take my dad's position. After 72 years, he said, well, it's time to step out. So I was glad to fill in his shoes, and now I work full-time with my brother Steve, his wife Lisa, and my dad, of course, he can't leave the farm, and my boy Justin. And so we farm in the Greenleaf and Austin Township areas south of Ubly and Sanilac County. I'm on the Knights of Columbus, and I belong to the Good Shepherd Parish Church as well. I would like to thank you for electing me to serve as your director for the past 3 years. I was apprehensive at first and didn't know if this position might be for me. When elected, I took it very seriously. I asked a lot of questions from the board, your board, and General Manager Dallas, of what was expected of me, and I also took several training classes to gain knowledge to understand, and I believe I am more equipped to serve and answer some of the questions that you have, such as how can we create or continue to have more reliable power and competitive rates. Our co-op continues to look at ways to improve daily. Options like we talked about, solar, wind, and even fiber. And that's important that we continue to look at ways that we can get better service and you know, keep our lights on all the time, and as well. As always, technology is a big one. It seems like every single meeting we go to, that gets brought up, you know, and the older we are, the more we like to buck technology. It's like when you can't figure out something on a smartphone, like I'm good for that, you know. And my son's like, you need to slow down, Dad. You just can't keep pushing buttons all the time. And it's going to be better in the long run, and I'm finding that out. It's so true. Like these AMIs, they're going to be great for us. I mean, we talk about them all the time, and I feel like, wouldn't that be great if you were on vacation and a tree nearby fell and took your power out and only your power out? But Thumb would know that and would be able to restore your power. When you got home, you wouldn't have a freezer full of spoiled food, or your pipes would be froze. So those are some of the great things that Thumb is doing. And in closing, my term here has allowed me to learn and grow, not only as a director, but as a person as well. And I've truly enjoyed it and would enjoy the opportunity to serve another term. So at this point, I'd ask for your vote. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mike. Challenging Mike Brylet at Sanilac County District 2 is Ernest Messing. If he could come up to the stand, please.
Good morning. Well, the crops are mostly in, and we have the threat of rain, but we need rain very badly. Hopefully we'll get some over the weekend. My name is Ernest Messing. Other than 5 years in the Detroit area, my whole life has been spent up here in the Thumb area. The land I love, the area I love. Looking upon Thumb Electric record of 81 years, it's a long time to be in business. Being a cooperative where they take our money and then put it to good use. As time goes along, we have to understand that principle to save us money. You know, if you look at the last couple of years with all the dead trees we've had, if we didn't have previous funds to help fund the removal of dead trees and all the work it took, I hate to tell you what we'd be paying for electric bills. Having said that, I congratulate Thumb Electric for doing such a terrific job. And I think as citizens, we can share in that by helping not only Thumb Electric out, but giving them a call. If you have a tree dead 3 years, it's going to fall. I guarantee that. I cut 35 of them out of my fence line. I called Thumb Electric 2 years ago and reported that I had some dead trees that had been there 3 years. They informed me that, you know, they had too many roadside power lines to trim and cut, and weren't funding private property at that time, since the line was on my property. Well, last year, they sent me a card and said, don't cut any trees because we're going to come out and take care of them. We have taped and contracted. Well, I was happy to hear that because I had 2 more big trees left by the power lines, and I was a little afraid of tackling them. Having said that, I'm not afraid of a tree. Dead trees hurt people, they kill people, and they destroy property. I can guarantee you that if you leave a dead tree stand long enough and it's close to your house, you're either going to be sorry that you did do something with it, or it's going to cost you a lot of money. Most of us have $1,000 deductible insurance policies. It's going to cost you at least that. My past experiences, well, I've been on parish councils, I've been on school boards. I'm a longtime member of Knights of Columbus. I have 2 beautiful daughters, all educated in the state of Michigan. One running an MRI at Troy Beaumont, one working for Dow Chemical, another working for a doctor group. And they're good citizens, hard-working people. And I think most of us share that experience. I had one experience here a couple of weeks ago where I went to fix a machine for the Amish. And I noticed a bag of garbage on M53, and I thought, well, somebody lost a bag off of the pickup, so on the way back I'll pick it up and drop it off at Greenlee Township, where they have free service on second Saturday. I was happy to see when I came back about 11:30, it had been picked up, so somebody either went back or somebody else picked it up and said, hey, let's pick up, keep the highways clean. That's something we can all do. Keep an eye on our neighbor's property, on our own property. We turn on the news, we see what's happening around us in the cities. Crime is becoming more prevalent. Smash and grab, whatever you want to call it, it's not good. So we need to be more aware of each other's activities and help each other out. It helps keep our insurance bills down, helps keep our electric bills down, and helps us be good citizens. Be proud of yourself, who you are. You come from a great area. I ask for your vote. I appreciate it. If you decide to elect Mike instead of me, hey, I understand. That's okay too. So enjoy the rest of the day.
So we've now heard from both candidates in Sanilac County District 2. Again, if you'd like to cast your votes for Sanilac County District 2 right now, please feel free to do so. If you want to wait until the end, that's fine too.